The Treaty of Ghent and the Battle of New Orleans. The British and the French had been fighting for several years, and both countries wanted help from the Americans. But the Americans vowed to stay neutral. Since the Americans stayed neutral, the British started to sink American merchant ships, including the Chesapeake, which killed 3 crew members. When President Madison took office, he inherited this huge mess that Thomas Jefferson had gotten the country into. During his presidency, he decided that America would no longer remain neutral.
That is when the first battle took place. It was called the Battle of Lake Erie, commanded by Oliver Hazard Perry. He was ordered to seize the lake from the British forces. That soon happened on September 10th, 1813. Now the Americans controlled Lake Erie. Shortly after, in the Battle of Thames, Tecumseh was killed, along with his dream of forming a Native American Confederacy. Later on, in August of 1814, the British were sailing into Chesapeake Bay. Their goal was to reach Washington, D.C. When the British troops arrived there, they quickly overpowered the Americans in the outskirts of Washington, D.C. When the British reached town, they burned and destroyed the president's mansion and the Capitol building.
The last battle that happened before the Treaty of Ghent and the Battle of New Orleans took place was the Battle of Plattsburgh. General Sir George Prevost led 10,000 British troops into New York from Canada. The invasion was soon stopped when American forces on Lake Champlain defeated the British in September of 1814. The British would not be able to take over Plattsburgh after all. After the battle, the British decided that the war was unnecessary and
As they are sitting at the table about to sign the treaty, John Adams says,
what is going to happen if we sign the treaty?
Well, here it says no borders will change. Impressments on sailors will be stopped, and natural rights will stay neutral.
Is that all that's on there?
Yes, that's all.
Well then, let's sign this thing.
Okay, here we go. Bye.
here.
After they sign the treaty, the 2 British guys get up and take a step away from the table and say something.
Hey, Emily. Come here, Uncle.
This plan is not going to happen. We're going to take over New Orleans.
Thought we were going to show off to the Americans.
Well, we were, but I changed my mind.
Ben Dover and John Randolph are walking back to the table where they signed the Treaty of Ghent.
Make sure you put where you sign, where we're at on there. Like what sign? Make sure you write where we're at.
Where are we at?
You don't know where we're at? We're in Ghent, Belgium. Why else would it be called the Treaty of Ghent?
I don't know.
Okay, well, write it down.
Okay.
You should know this because you're John Adams.
President Madison officially declared war on June 1st of 1812.
So, about this war,
Do we even have enough money?
I don't know.
No, probably not, since Jefferson cut the troops in half.
Yeah. Well,
It's not the best idea.
yeah. Yeah.
Why? I have important news. I have decided to declare war against the Britain.
Why do we have to do that? I don't see the point.
Yeah, I don't get it.
The British are sinking our merchant ships.
Like the Chesapeake.
There has to be more than one reason why you want to declare war.
There's more than one reason, if you would just let me finish. Now they are also interfering with U.S. trade. They are also stirring up conflicts with the Native Americans in the Northwest.
That makes sense now.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Did you hear?
Hear what?
U.S. President James Madison.
Yeah?
He declared war on us even though our foreign administration announced that an orders in the council would be repealed.
Might as well be called Mr. Madison's War.
Yeah, Mr. Madison's war.
As it turns out, the British did not repeal that they had been doing, but the news did not reach America yet, so President Madison declared war without even knowing.
What do you want to tell me?
Stay behind these column bales. They'll protect you from the British fire.
All right, I will.
Okay, see you later.
We're done. We're not going to fight you anymore.
So we win?
Yes. Goodbye.
Yes. When the Battle of New Orleans ended in 1815, it ended the war itself. The Battle of New Orleans would soon help Andrew Jackson win his presidency in 1828.
They are signing it to the British, guys. While they are signing it to the British, guys, get up.
Let me read. Wow, after they signed the